Alright, so here we are for round two. Yeah, we can keep this hand. We're going to need another resource to be able to cast our spells. We have our Butcher mana, besides missing one, obviously. And we're missing one for Rhino, but we're going to be able to crack one of these. Well, this is just Mountain, and this is Swamp for sure. So we can kill off a creature if need be. Ooh, Temple of Abandon. Don't see that one very often. Alright, that might change the game plan. Let's play the Foothills and pass. So if we draw a tap land, if we draw another one of these, we'll be able to know what to fetch for this. Air the Wilds? Okay, alright. That's perfect. So let's go get a forest and a mountain. We'll play the Caryatid and let's get rid of that. And then he'll only have 3 mana for next turn, which will not be able to trump a Rhino, and then we'll see what his follow-up is, but we might just, like, butcher and attack him. Would you like to put a +1/+1 counter on this? Yes. I'd rather just not take the damage and have the Rhino just stare at it. Depending on what happens next turn, we might just have to Courser if we miss a land. That's a weird color combination. Yeah, he tapped wrong. He has to... Oh, interesting. Alright, we are going to play a Courser here. And put that Lightning Strike on the bottom. Doom will help stem the tide for our Elspeth. We'll be able to kill whatever creature he plays next. We'll have to take 8 from this, though. Oh, that's a Lightning Strike. Alright, I don't want to lose my guy right now. We'll put the Caryatid on the bottom. So he has a Lightning Strike. I think we can survive another turn, because he's not going to be able to attack with that Rabble Master. And if he does attack with the Rabble Master, we're going to block. Didn't think so. So here we'll just Crackling Doom the Fanatic off the board. Yeah, I don't want to lose our Courser really. Especially since we can just play an Elspeth and everything's gonna be fine. I think I want that Rhino. Especially since we can maybe get up to 8 mana next turn. Alright, just gonna double strike our Elspeth. is this, a dragon? Yeah, might as well just attack with everything. Probably want to keep one guy around. A second rhino. What does a second rhino do for us? Theoretically nothing. So let's get greedy and try to... Not the worst. Why am I just... I'm not focusing. I'm trying to think about all the lines we can take here. We can just attack here and then potentially kill him next turn. And that leaves him dead on board. Alright, so green-red monsters. In this matchup, we just want all of this junk. The matchup kind of plays out in our favor. Butchers are just bad because we want the life gain and the bodies a little bit better, but the removal spells that I don't want are lightning strikes, because I just want to sweep his board. Don't care if I get a carroted stuck underneath it. We want to be able to hit some of his curve turns. And last but not least, what else do we want to cut? Probably a courser. Alright. So yeah, like, our job here is just to fight the first wave, and the deck kind of stumbles after that. So like, this hand just seems fine. We're going to be able to scribe, get this into play, wrath away his first 3 or 4 turns. But we also, I guess maybe keeping Butcher in on the draw is good against their Xenagos. Oh, just a Boon Satyr? Yeah. Now, unless this dies, we're not going to be able to play both our removal spells. So we'll just get this cracked. But we're going to want to get a forest, I think. Double Boon Satyr. No play, huh? Probably means dragon. Alright, well, let's kill off this Boon Satyr. We'll lose our guy in the process, but I want to keep this removal spell since we have an Elspeth to play. Now we are in trouble if he has another monster. Or I guess a burn spell. Our life total did go a little too lower than we wanted it to. Yep, that'll do it. Can see a game. Alright. Now that we're back on the play, we can give him a little taste of his own medicine and get aggressive ourselves. And that's the thing I love about this deck, is we can just go just as aggressive as our opponents. But yep, that's exactly how I want the deck to be configured against them. I would love to play first. And we'll keep this. Our Wayfinders hopefully will find us lands. Same with our Temple. No removal kinda sucks. But that's a great top deck. Since we have double Butcher for our Rebel Master, he's going to have Elf. So we are desperately going to want an untapped land if we can get one. We can't, so we'll just take the Citadel. That means we're probably going to have to go Wayfinder into Citadel instead of play the Rebel Master. Just really glad he didn't have his own Rebel Master. Ooh. Yeah, I can't see any reason not to just go double Rebel Master here. And since we're going to lose a guy here, I don't mind just attacking and getting a point of damage in. He has to put Plukernos into play here for this Rebel Master to be a bad play. He's just going to kill our Rebel. We're going to follow it up with another Rebel. And then next turn we're probably going to gain some life. And he's down to 2 cards already. You just have to believe in the aggression. if he's just gonna be mass removing us, that's fine with me. Unless he top decks, he's dead, so... Oh wait, no, he's just dead. He can't gain life. He could kill this. If he kills that, is it worth gaining life? Yeah, because then we can play Rhino, gain it back. And then just kill him with the other one. Alright, game over. Don't think we can tap for red and blue. Ta-da! Butchers and Rhinos and Rebel Masters can kill so fast, even through a ton of disruption. But, yeah, alright, we need to win 2 more to qualify for something I don't know if I can play in.